All right, let's talk about something that frustrates a lot of leaders, but most don't realize why it's happening in the first place. Have you ever shared a vision? You're fired up, it makes total sense in your head, and then you look out and people just aren't moving. They're nodding in agreement, but they're not acting. That's where the communicating vision tool from Giant Worldwide really hits. Here's the truth: not everyone hears vision the same way, and it's not about how passionate or charismatic you are as a leader. It's really about your voice. There are three voices we typically see leading vision. And first of all, that's the creatives. These are your big picture, future focused thinkers. They see what's possible before anyone else does. The problem is, they're only really reaching about 16% of people. To everyone else, it can feel abstract or even confusing to them. And then you've got the pioneers. They're definitely bringing more energy, more persuasion, more evidence to the room. They can reach maybe 30 to 35% of people better, but still missing a big chunk of the population. And then there are the connectors. And these are your storytellers. They can reach up to about 50% of people because they make things relatable. But even then, half the room still isn't fully bought in yet. So here's the kicker. Most leaders sit in one of those three categories, and those voices are overrepresented in leadership because they see the future first. But about 70% of people, they don't lead with those voices. They're guardians and they're nurturers. And if you're not activating them to help carry the vision, you're losing the majority of your team. And this is where a lot of leaders get stuck. They think I need to communicate better. No, you need to communicate through the right people. Because what sounds inspiring from a stage might sound like a sales pitch to someone else. But when a nurturer, someone people trust, shares that same vision in a simple, grounded way, now it feels real. The room feels safe and people begin to move. So here's the shift. Stop trying to be the only voice of the vision for your team. Start asking, who on my team can translate this so everyone hears it? Because vision doesn't stick when it's just declared. It sticks when it's distributed. So the best leaders don't just cast vision, they build a network of voices that help carry it throughout the organization. If this coaching short resonated with you this week, I'd encourage you to subscribe to our newsletter, The Empowered Leader. Simply scan the QR code in the top left of this video. You can also learn more about becoming certified in the five voices. Hope this delivered value to you. Have a great day.